good, everybody? This is your girl, So Blue, and this ad is dedicated to my ladies, but fellas, y'all can benefit from this too. I want to take a minute and talk to you guys about Gracefully Adorned Jewelry Company. This company is based on love and positive vibes while inspiring others while selling $5 jewelry, okay? So ladies, that means you can get all kinds of jewelry, earrings, necklaces, bracelets, $5. Fellas, get a gift for your mama, baby mama, side chick, and your wife. $5, okay? So this is all you gotta do. Please go on Instagram right now and follow Gracefully Adorned 6 right now. The website www.gracefullyadorned.com and get to shopping, y'all. Tell them So Blue sent you. Sponsored by So Movement.
Fictitious, but there's not winning. I dropped the top, catching my bridges. Don't sell no rocks, but my wrist is frigid. Used to be down too, yeah, I been there. I had to hustle hard, get the business. Used to be down too, couldn't stay there. Maybe she used to play, now I'm in there. Saw your girl stealing my roaches. You saw Jason wearing her phone. Still got niggas hating from last year. They ain't seen me in my zone. I got zero time for these hoes. I went sub-zero, I'm froze. Still got zeros, all of your goals. Still got zeros on me, I'm on. Saw your girl stealing my roaches. You saw Jason wearing her phone. Still got niggas hating from last year. They ain't seen me in my zone. I got zero time for these hoes. I went sub-zero, I'm froze. Still got zeros, all of your goals. Still got zeros on me, I'm on.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Blue Room. I'm your girl, So Blue.
And Paco Black.
And welcome, guys, to another episode. Welcome back, Paco.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be back, man. I will say the last episode was very enjoyable. J-So did a great job. J-So paid the engineer, you already know.
Yeah.
Birthday coming up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gemini season.
Yeah, that was a very good show last time. It was very interesting. A lot of good topics.
Yeah.
Longer than the first one, too.
Aw, thank you. Yeah, everyone's been showing us so much love. Let me just tell y'all, thank you. I've been getting a lot of love from my family and my friends, and I'm just appreciative, yo. This is a dream come true. I'm just so glad to be on this mic right now. It's great. So I appreciate the love, and we're going to keep doing it.
Yeah, very exciting.
It's just the beginning.
Yep.
So you guys, real quick, to get y'all in, you just heard Blue's Pick of the Week, and that was my big bro, J-So paid engineer, with Zeros. That's his upcoming single, y'all. I'm so excited for this single. When I first heard it, I fell in love with it, and I was like, it's coming on my show. Like, I've been said it.
The song is fire, man.
Stamped.
J-So
on the
just,
show.
just keeps going, man. Just can't stop.
Keep on. Yes, I'm his biggest fan. So yeah, y'all look out for that. Zeros is dropping soon, so be on the lookout for that. So yeah, this show is called Aqua. We in here again with another shade of blue today, and we just gonna have a nice, rejuvenating, healthy conversation today. That's what Aqua represents. You know, it's mixed with like green and of course blue. So it just represents health, wealth, balance, calmness. That's what I want to kind of talk about today. Our world right now is in chaos, for lack of better words. Like, it's just so many things that are going on. Everyone's emotions are everywhere. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, some of the footage that I've been seeing is just, it's wild out there. People not giving a damn out there right now. Yeah,
it's between this pandemic. It's between what's going on as far as police brutality / murder, because I don't even know if we can still call it police brutality anymore. This is just murder at this point.
Execution, really.
So much is just going on, and everyone's just angry. Everyone's upset. Everyone's anxious. Everyone's just everywhere. So I'm just trying to send good vibes to everyone right now under the sound of my voice, because it's a crazy time. Just trying to keep your head level, keep your momentum and your energy up, you know, with everything that's going on around us.
That's true.
So while we're on that, let's go ahead and get into our conversation for the day. So we all know within the last week, our brother George Floyd from Minneapolis was murdered by Officer Derek Chauvin, who was the man. I'm sure everyone has seen the video that's been plastered all over Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, of Officer Chauvin, who had his knee on Floyd's neck for a good 8 or 9 minutes.
Yeah, after him pleading
pleading, I cannot breathe.
Can't breathe.
I can't breathe. Like, get off me. And there were times where I literally saw Derek, the officer's knee, just one more time jab into his neck. Like, and I'm just like, what? For what?
And apparently he's had some cases against him before, or some mishaps.
Indeed.
Before him for violence. So
he has, yeah.
It's not even new for him.
It's not new, but it's sad, that this is the day that he decided to go in on one of our people. And finally, at first, the officer was just fired, which I don't know if that was enough. It definitely wasn't enough, especially considering there were other officers around. And I hate to point out, but one of the officers that was standing there was a minority themselves.
Yep.
He was an Asian officer, unfortunately, just standing there watching another minority like him just die before his eyes without resisting, without anything. And apparently this whole situation started over Floyd allegedly some kind of forgery going on with checks or counterfeit bill. So this is where this all started, over a counterfeit bill that I don't even know if was really counterfeit. The story, did anyone even find out if it was counterfeit?
I mean, it don't even matter. Like I'm like, he died for a counterfeit bill.
For a counterfeit
Man,
bill.
I don't never hear about the police, killing a pedophile,
Which is sad.
They
deserve it.
The mass murderers, a good amount of them be making it to jail okay.
Exactly. The guy who shot up that church in
you got cigarettes,
North Carolina.
Yeah.
He got arrested nice and peaceably, blatantly killed people, and gets nicely escorted out into the police car.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
But a man who allegedly bought something with a counterfeit bill gets thrown on the ground and plastered down on the concrete with the knee to his neck.
And at first he wasn't even on the ground like that. So I'm like, what
how did he get there? I saw in one of the videos they were against a wall or something like that.
Yeah, I saw him sitting down on the wall at one point.
Yeah.
On another video, but
it's sad, y'all, because at this point it's just blatant police murder, and he thought that he could get away with it. After he was fired, he was then charged with 3rd-degree murder and manslaughter. So, but then that doesn't help, because then he gets a bond of $500,000.
Yeah.
So he could still get bonded out of jail. Like, this type of thing, if this was the opposite, where a black man murdered a black officer at that, murdered a white person while arresting them, there would be no bond. Yeah, we're not bonding you. You're going to get charged. You're in jail.
There was an officer who did that. It was a black officer who had killed a white woman, and he got years. And that wasn't too long ago. That might have been a few years ago, if that.
And it's terrible. Like, I just feel like the whole thing is terrible. Like, to even give the option that he can get out after this is terrible. And of course, everyone is rioting. Everyone's upset. There's protests going on everywhere, and not only in the name of George Floyd, but we have another female, Miss Breonna Taylor from Louisville, Kentucky.
Yep.
26 years old. Within the week before George Floyd, she was actually shot and killed in her home, with the police coming to her house with a warrant for a battering ram. So with a battering ram, they came in her house.
And wasn't it the wrong house anyway?
I was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that that wasn't their intended target.
Even still,
and that happens all the time.
Even still, it's like you charge in my house with a ram, you in there, and then you decide to shoot me 8 times. 8 times. Like, what does she have that deserved 8 times for her to be shot at? I don't understand. It's already crazy. You're barging into her home. Like, it's terrible. And at this point, I don't even know. At one side of me feels like these protests are good, because I do feel like it's gaining attention from all races everywhere, not even just in America, but internationally. People are seeing this and they're upset, they're irate about it. But in another sense, it's just like, I don't like Black people looking like we're destructive. I don't like us looking like our only answer to get our point across is that we're going to destroy.
Right.
I love Malcolm X. And then I love Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? I love what both of them stand for. Right now, we're in our Black Panther, Malcolm X, by any means necessary mode. And I think that's our first motive to go to that, just because, you know, we're going to protect ourselves. That's our defense mechanism. We have to defend ourselves. So I don't know what you think, Paco.
Yeah, I'm definitely a Malcolm X fan, and you know, if someone put their hands on you, you have the right to defend yourself. And even with the Black Panther Party, man, they used to really pull up on policemen, you know, arresting people and make sure people's rights weren't getting violated before it became something that was, you know, out of control. So it's like, I think we need a little bit of that, you know, people learning the law, people being able to defend themselves, people. I mean, we had people recording, and and while George was dying. And it's crazy because you got people who are like, man, you know, they should have jumped in and saved them. But I'm like, at the same time, you jump in, the other cops might smoke you. You know,
exactly.
You jump in, try to, hey, don't do that. They're like, oh my God,
too.
no, he's violent. You know, and they shoot you down. Now you dead, and maybe George is alive, maybe he's not. But you know, we need more people to be just aware of what's going on and like really keeping an eye out when crazy stuff is happening to civilians. Everybody's civilian. You know, it's happening to Black people. It happens to everybody though. It happens to white people too. So, you know, it ain't just Black people out there rioting and protesting.
And I was going to say that's one thing I can admire, I guess, about this season of protest that's going on, is that I see all races out there. I even saw some people, a post of people in Annapolis, downtown in Annapolis, protesting. Blacks, whites, everyone just voicing how upset and angry they are. So I'm not saying that, you know, this protest is, you know, making all Black people look bad. Please don't take that.
No, never that.
But I just, when you look at like how that Target was burnt, like looted, or rather, people stealing from the Target down there in Minneapolis, and then they burnt down the police precinct, and they're like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want, and we don't know who started these fires, who started the looting. And we don't know. And
on top of that, it's a lot of people who don't live there who's doing it. It's people who've been sent in. So, you know, me being a little, you know, conspiracy theorist, you know, I always feel like who's really behind these riots, because they got the one story of the policemen apparently starting the looting. Yeah. And the government has always been known to stir things up in the middle of protests so they can have the right to come out there and break it all up. Exactly. Oh, they're getting violent, you know, break it all up. So I definitely believe that it's some crazy people out there. Yeah. I believe some people who aren't doing what they're saying, and I believe it's some, you know, agent out there shaking it up, you know. Yeah. You know, everybody's a part of the problem.
I'm just like, I don't know what's going to be the solution. But I was thinking to myself, I wanted to ask you this, Paco. Do you think that the officer who killed Floyd, do you think he would have gotten charged if these protests didn't escalate as quick as they did?
I think we wouldn't have really heard about it as much. And it probably would have been like later on if he did get anything. And I think part of the outrage is the charges that he has with the manslaughter and the third-degree murder. I think people wanted like second-degree murder and up, because they want him to, you know, do that time. But you know, with the way the law is set up and with like intent and stuff like that, you know, if you got a good lawyer, you can get you a manslaughter. He probably do a couple years and be out and get hired by a completely different police force, and you know, who knows what happens after that. Who knows? But, you know, the game is dirty.
This system, we just need a whole new police system. We can't even blame officers. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts and different commentaries, and people are just mad at all police officers from what I can generally just kind of grasp. And we can't be mad at all officers, because I've seen also posts of worldwide, there are some officers who also are, you know, protesting against this as well. Like, there are good officers out there. It's just sad that the system doesn't reprimand the bad officers properly. Right. The same, I saw a lot of illegal behavior between that officer and Floyd. So much illegal behavior on the officer's part, as far as, you know, battery, you know, man, I see all of that. And yet it seems like, you know, you're going to be charged, but the charge is still like a tap on the wrist. Like, yeah, I'm going to issue this charge, but you can still get out if you can make it, you know, if you can make the bond, you know, and then, you know, you can be out for however many long, and then we'll take time to figure out how we can get you out of the situation, and then it'll be down the drain in like a year or two, you know, like, I don't like the system. The system, I just haven't seen an officer who's done something so terrible as this, who has been properly charged and like put away, basically, for lack of better words, in jail themselves for this. That's what I want to see. I want to see an officer go on death row like any other civilian who murdered someone. You go on death row for that. Like, where's that at?
We're not going to see that a lot because the whole creation of the police system was a problem. It used to be the slave patrols. That's how it started. So, they started with dirty roots. They're going to have some dirty roots. I honestly don't know what we could do because we're talking about this now and we're going to be talking about change, but 20 years down the line, it's going to be the same thing. Yeah. It's been the same thing, man, since forever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. And I hope that all the people who are protesting and who feel this way, that you would feel this way if this was a white man who was killed, if this was an Arabian man who was killed, if this was, I don't know, a Jamaican man who was killed, Asian. Like, I hope everyone would feel as angry if it was any other race.
Right, because if they do it to one, they'll do it to all of them.
They will. They absolutely will.
I feel like they just like to practice it on black people. Just see, like, we'll just kill a black person, see how they react.
We have the most reaction. Yeah, I think thus far we've had the most reaction.
It's ingrained in American history. So
exactly. I'm about to say we have the most trauma when it comes to issues of this because of our history. Mm-hmm. So that's why we have the most reaction. But yeah, I just want to send positive vibes out to everyone that all lives matter, but especially black ones at this point. Because the Blue Room, we love everybody. So, but definitely Black lives, we matter right now. So my Black brothers and sisters, keep our heads up. We will overcome. This won't always be our norm. This won't always be a storyline when it comes to us. It's going to get better. So, I wanted to end with that. So, on to the next. Let's talk about something that's still a little ratchet, but we'll just switch gears into the hip hop ratchet world.
Okay.
Let's talk about Young Thug and Sauce Walka.
Oh, man.
Let's talk about him, Paco.
The saga continues. So, recently, Houston rappers Maxo Cream and Rizzo got into a fight. Now, Maxo Cream got his own group called Cream Click. Rizzo is under Sauce Walka TSF. Mm-hmm. So, Young Thug posted on his Instagram, Maxo Cream, the people's chant, don't add me. And of course, that made Sauce Walka mad. Sauce Walka been looking for this man the last 3 years. So he pretty much said, hey, man, don't talk on no Texas business. And if you want to say something, let's fight. Now, I bring this up to just point out the fact that I am a fan of rappers fighting it out. I'm a fan of, put the guns down, put the hands up, okay? Now, the Maxo Cream and the Rizzo fight, I'm pretty sure it wasn't supposed to be recorded like that and put out to the public, but I did respect them. It was a fair fight. It's like 30, 40 people out there, and they just let them have a clean one, and then, dust their hands off, and they was cool after that. Everything was straight. So, with all the violence in the hip hop community, man, and so many people dying, man, why can't we just fight it out, man?
I just don't listen. I don't want no fight to become a brawl. I think that's what makes me nervous. Because with rappers, they got cliques, they got posses. I'm bringing cuckas from down the street, and Inglewood, whatever. They bring their other, like, it's too many people. And I'm glad that situation was contained. But
there's been other contained situations,
It depends where you at.
Yeah, I think I'm just saying, for the people who are mature enough to just be like, you know what? We're going to make it clean one-on-one. That's cool. And, for the people who don't do that, hey, it is what it is. You're in the streets, and it is what it is in the streets. So, but for those people who do want to stop the violence, and just keep it with the hands. Yeah. I'm in full support of that, especially rappers, because they talk a lot of shit to each other.
And then I be trying to think, like, what's the point of this fight? Like, we gonna throw the hands, and then what?
And then, hey, it is what it is after that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Then it's round 2, round 3, round 4 afterwards.
Maybe.
Like, I feel like it's a cycle.
Like, sometimes, you fight it out and it's over. Sometimes you fight it out and after that, that's it. Sometimes you fight it out and it does keep going, Just got to see how mature they are. But It's better than shooting each other.
So if we go back to Young Thug and Sauce Walker, who do you think this is going to just be it, or you think this is going to be like this is going to keep going?
With them, I'm sure something else is going to pop up in the future.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think this little fight is going. And who won? I'm still confused on who won. Like, y'all did all this for what? Like,
well, they didn't fight yet, so nobody won that. But I don't know
if or when they fight. Like,
bragging rights.
I can't.
Competition.
I think this goes not just for male rappers, but female rappers as well. So like that's like saying Nicki and Cardi, they should have just let them fight at that one event they were at.
Now they shouldn't have fought at no event. They supposed to fight in the street somewhere where nobody can see. But they could have definitely scrapped it out. See, and that's like the catch like 22 because see, if females fought it out like that, then we catty. We're the B word. We do too much. We're extra. If men do it, it's like glorified. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you rapping that hard shit, you should be able to fight, yo. So if the girls talking that hard shit, no, they're gonna be respected. There's plenty of girls in the rap game who was like fighting like on the underground scene, and they got respect for that because it's like you can't be talking all this shit and not back it up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm for. Like if you're gonna be talking shit, you might as well back it up.
That's like a life golden rule lesson.
Yeah, you might as well back it up and
that's for everybody. So I mean,
we need a rapper fighting tournament. That's what the hip hop game needs. We need.
What was that one show? Celebrity Deathmatch. Y'all remember that?
Yes,
when we was younger.
Yeah, that was a hard show.
That's what I would like to see.
Rappers should do that. They should do the battle rap or they should do the fighting in the ring.
Yep. Like if it was something like that, I would laugh.
I would watch that. Rappers fighting. He said, "What, man? Meet them in the ring."
Right, meet them in the ring.
It'd be a whole new sport you can make money off of. Just rappers fighting.
Yeah, bruh. So I mean, I guess we'll just have to wait it out and see. I'm Team Young Thug. If y'all want to know, so
I'm Team Sauce Walker, but I'm a Young Thug fan too. So
I'm Team Young Thug.
I'm on Walker side, man. Y'all ran off with the drip. Y'all know y'all ran off with the drip. Y'all took the sauce.
Man, the drip is for everybody. Everybody's dripping. Why can't the drip be for everybody?
Man, nobody gonna take my drip if I'm branding it and making money off of it.
And that's what I'm saying. Nobody got that brand license yet. So the drip is for everybody until someone brands it.
Nah.
Put your stamp on it. Until then, everyone's dripping.
Nah.
It's for everybody.
The drip is for a select few. You're running off with the drip.
I support you, Young Thug. You drip it. I support you. So, what I wish men knew about me were all females. So, Paco, did you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Yeah, I can go first.
Okay.
So this is what I wanted my girlfriend now to know about me. Shout out to my baby at home.
Hey, King.
So, I mean, really early on when we first started dating, I told her straight up, look, I smoke weed and I might sell weed, okay? And if you cool with that, I mean, I might do some extra stuff too, We ain't gonna get to what, but I just want to let her know off break, like, this is what I do. I'm gonna smoke weed and I'm probably gonna sell some weed. So if you're cool with that, you can ride with me.
Oh gosh. And I assume she has been cool with that because y'all been together for a minute.
And she used to not smoke weed, so
yes, I feel like that's a good conversation to have. And not even just about weed, but just about anything that's just not the norm. Like if you like to do something weird, like pluck your toenails and flick it across the room, or if you like to
crazy.
or if you like to do something like, I don't know, that's just something that's not in the norm. Like sit in the bathtub and eat.
Yeah,
like eat your dinner or something like that. Like, that's something you need to express to someone earlier in the relationship. I don't want it to be like I've been with you for like a year and a half and I randomly bust in the bathroom and seeing you with a steak and eggs, breakfast.
Yeah,
and I'm like, ew. I'm like, wait, I want to take a shower in here. That's gross.
Hey, quick question. How you feel about people who use the bathroom with the door open and there's other people around?
Oh, I hate it. Oh, pet peeve.
Yeah, I don't like
pet
that
peeve.
either.
It's so gross. But it depends though, because now I'll admit, if I feel like I'm in the house by myself and I gotta go
alone,
really
who
bad.
Cares?
You know what I'm saying? If I gotta go really bad, I'm gonna just, open the door, go, and then I'm out. But if it's like I'm doing extra stuff and I'm just sitting there with the door open.
Just walking by like, hey, yo, Jasmine. Oh.
Yeah, like that.
My bad.
And I like, honestly, with kids, wait until your daughter gets older. My daughter, who's 4, I promise you, just bust in the bathroom. Boom. Hey, Mom, what's up? And then just like has the door open, hand on the door, like, you know, just standing there looking at me. And I'm like, man, close the door. Like, she's like, why? I'm like, because I'm going to the bathroom. And I guess in her eyes, because she uses the bathroom with the door open, but she needs to, because get out that sink, get out that water. What you doing? Flushing.
Why
get
they
out.
always playing with the water? Always playing with the water.
Exactly. I don't like it when she closes the door. But I guess she just kind of thinks that rule applies to me. I'm like, it does not. Close this door. Like,
yeah, my little sister was definitely playing with the water.
Yep, Genesis. She likes to play. My daughter's name is Genesis. Shouts out to my baby, Jenny Rose.
Shout outs.
Yeah, she loves water. She loves playing with the toothpaste.
Yeah.
And she has like a little tea party cup set. So she loves going in the bathroom and filling up her teacups. And she's saying she's having a tea party with her dolls, but it's just like, you're making a mess in that water. Like, get out that sink. So yeah, that's funny. That's funny. That's a good one, Paco. Yeah. So here's mine. This may get a little deep, okay? But I have experienced this in the past. I need to vocalize how I feel. So what I wish men knew about females, or how me in general, and I know most females can relate. If we're dating, all previous female friends that you have been physical with have to be approved once we are official for y'all to continue the friendship. If I do not approve, y'all are not friends. Flat out.
Okay.
Flat out. Like, and that sounds crazy, but like, no, if I don't approve, and I mean physical, like if this is just like a regular friend that you had algebra 2 with in high school type of thing, and y'all are just cool, y'all go to Qdoba and catch up, that's fine. You know, I still need to meet her. And if she has a salty attitude, no, she cannot be your friend because she doesn't want to be my friend. So we cannot be friends. No one's friends. But I'm talking about the physical ones that for whatever reason, y'all were physical, and now like she's still around as a friend, and you're determined to have her as a quote unquote friend, but I'm your girlfriend. She has to be approved by me. We are interviewing who, what, when, where, why, how.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You know, you say that sound crazy, but like people can't be trusted, man. People can't be trusted, and people are really messy. So if you really trying to have like a monogamous relationship, you know, why would you want to bring that type of temptation around?
Exactly. And especially if we're both kind of from the same area. The DMV, like Virginia, DC, Maryland, is so small. Like even in those 3 states, I feel like it's just so small. So even if Shorty's from Virginia, I need to know who, what, when, where, why.
Yeah, like, and you know, and I agree with that too, because as a man, you know, I'm the same way. I'm like, man, we friends with this nigga for? Who this nigga?
Exactly. Why does he or she matter?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
What? You gonna be friends with my friends? How about that?
Pre-approved.
Yeah, you my friend's friend now.
Pre-approved.
You need some friends? I got you.
And honestly, Paco, I need to hear my man have that conversation. Like, my girl says we can't be friends no more.
Okay, see, now I'm like, ooh, now you ask for a little extra.
Yep, you need to have that conversation. If you're down for me, I need to hear that. Like, yep, my girl said we can't be friends no more. Bye. Like, I hope we can wave at each other if we see each other at the store. That's it. That's all you can do is wave. That's it. Y'all aren't friends. You can wave and be cordial.
Now, what if? But you said, but you're not like 100% against it. Like, what if they were physical in the past? But they're like, nah, we not like that. Like, we tried it, it didn't work. Like, we are just really, really friends. And she got her own man, and they ain't show no signs of no wild shit. See, you know, and then you like her.
See, that's the thing. She has to have her own man, and I gotta like her. I think those are the 2 things right there. Like, if she got her own man, they're happy, and you know what I'm saying, me and my man are now happy, her friend, we can all be happy. We can all, you know, go on dates together. Now, if she doesn't want to be my friend, then no, we can't be friends. We still cannot be friends. Like, we all have to be friends. All 4 of us.
Yeah.
Your man, my man, us 2.
Yeah, you know, that's not too crazy. If you want a monogamous relationship.
Yes. Monogamous relationship.
If
we're
you wanna,
official together, that conversation's going to be had. And I think vice versa. I would tell my man too, especially if it's someone that he knows or he's affiliated with or somehow in the circle, I would definitely tell him.
Yeah, like if you definitely gonna, as long as it's like a two-way street, you know, as long as both sides is agreeing to this, that's cool. If only one side is agreeing to that, then I'm not cool with that.
Yeah.
Like, nah, hey, you need to have your little side homie over there still, because if they gonna do it, you might as well do it. But if y'all both agree to that, I think that's fair.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't think the conversation should happen when the other person pops up. Like, it shouldn't be while we're sitting at Fridays at the bar and then the girl pops up like, hey! And I'm sitting there like, you know, confused, like who she is.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying?
Happened
and then you have to have that conversation with me after we leave. This should be something like once we're official and we're out and about all the time, we need to have this conversation. I shall not look stupid. I shall not be moved. Okay. so yeah, I think that's the important thing. So well, good. That was fun.
Okay, yeah.
That was fun. So moving on, we're almost at a wrap here for our show for the day, but I did want to hit on one more topic that's semi-funny, semi-crazy. We're going to get back to our politicking talk from last week, but this week we talking about Biden, Mr. Joseph Biden.
God damn it.
Running Democrat for the presidential election. Do you want to tell the story, Paco? Let us know.
Man, pretty much Biden was on the Breakfast Club, and he had the nerve to say, if you don't vote for Biden, you not black. In a nutshell. That's what he said. And it was crazy when he said it because Charlamagne kind of let it skate by initially. Like, he didn't have like a shocked face at all. I'm like, I don't even know if he heard him say that.
Right.
But he had the nerve to say, he's like, look at my track record. The leaders and blah, 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 blah. I was like, man, you really got this man
Biden.
he's not even black telling you not black. And even if you was black saying that, how you gonna tell me I'm not black?
Yeah, Biden, you look messy, bruh. You look so messy.
I mean, when you think he can't do anything more stupid.
I've been rooting for Biden. I honestly have.
I have been rooting against Biden.
I have. I've
from
been
the
rooting
jump.
for him because, you know, honestly, I was just hoping he had some of that Obama flavor in him. That's what I was hoping.
None.
I was hoping
he signed that crime bill. He is a traitor.
I honestly was just hoping that
him and the Clintons.
And I was just hoping that maybe in my perfect world, Biden would win. Obama would be picked to run somehow in his cabinet. He probably can't be VP, but he could, like, you know, be in the office somewhere influencing when Biden is about to sign something important. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, that was my hope. And then, you know, First Lady Michelle, she'll still be in the White House. You know what I'm saying? Doing some sort of, like, you know, politicking.
It's too good
it
to
would have
be
been
true.
Great. It would have been so great. And but he was wrong for that comment. Let's just start there. You're Biden, you're cray-cray.
I just can't believe he was that stupid. And he's already, you know, Sleepy Biden, and he's also Creepy Biden. Do not forget
Biden.
Creepy Biden, okay? You got Sleepy Biden and Creepy Biden. I can't come up with anything to rhyme with that for this racist Biden, you know? This ignorant Biden. I could never, hey, black people, listen to me. We got to leave the Democratic Party alone. We need our own complete party.
It would be nice.
We cannot be friends with any of these parties.
The Democratic Party has hope. It had hope when Obama was in office. It
has no backbone.
It had hope when Obama. They should bring Obama back for a third term.
Look, the only thing I liked about Obama was I thought it was good imagery for, you know, the black community to see somebody in that position if you believe in, you know, how this society is run. I thought that was good for you. You know, oh man, give you some hope as you can be what you want to be. But besides that, man, you know, I ain't team no president. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, I guess.
But that's just me. That's just me.
Yeah, that's you. I don't know. Like I said, I had hope for Biden. Do I think he would make a good president? I don't know. Like, he's shaky with me now. We're like 50-50.
50-50, man. He's eliminated blue. Come on.
We're like
Sleepy Biden gotta
because
go.
He could just be
Sleepy Joe.
Could be a stunt.
Sleepy Joe, Sloppy Joe.
Just like Hillary's little stunt. She was on the Breakfast Club
Hillary
when
Clinton.
she was trying to run with her comment that she made. What comment did she say again?
Man, they was talking about she got some hot sauce in her bag.
Yeah, hot sauce in her bag, and then
and then they were like, "Are you pandering for the black vote?" And she had the nerve to cackle.
Yeah.
Is it working? Yo,
yeah.
Come on, man.
Like, even that stunt, like, and that was the most awkward when they replayed that clip after Biden's interview with Charlamagne on the Breakfast Club. I like cringed at that laughing around that table because I was just like, was just all, that's not funny.
I knew they was traitors.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I feel like Biden was just making one of those jokes, unfortunately, by, you know, a different race that just was not funny.
Just couldn't
to say it nicely. You just made a very sarcastic joke that just was not funny. And it could have just been, you know what I'm saying, a little...
No sleepy joke. No sleepy joke.
So which comment was better? Or worse, I should say. Biden's comment about not being black if we don't vote for him, or Trump's comment about grabbing women by the pee?
Ooh.
Which one's worse?
Look, man, I'm going to say...
It does just because J-So is in the background.
J-So, right wing J-So in the back, y'all. Y'all know how he rock.
You know he robbed. He's Team Trump. That does not.
Look, now, I ain't gonna lie. That I was off of Trump, you know, before that, but that's not cool either. So they're both horrible. See, that's why we lose.
Trump
it's a
was worse. Trump was worse. Trump was serious. I feel like Biden was just trying to make a joke around a black man, trying to get him on his side, and it just wasn't funny.
Look, but here's the thing, though. Trump said that, but Joe Biden signed the crime bill that locked up so many black people, man.
Okay, the bill is terrible. We talking about this comment that he made that wasn't funny.
Look, neither one of the comments were good. Like, they were both horrible. And Biden has a track record of locking up black people with Bill Clinton. Like, I'm not going back on that. I'm not voting for that.
I need the documents.
If I had got caught with like some weed in the 90s, I'm doing like 20 years because of them. Like, nah.
I gotta see the documents. I do. I gotta see.
You can look it up. I want to say it's like the 94 crime bill or something like that, but go ahead and look at. He got the whole speech on YouTube saying the wildest shit out his mouth.
Now, I'm not negating that Biden is not ratchet for saying crazy things out his mouth.
And
don't take this the wrong way.
And actually
doing some skeptical actions
proof,
that,
you know, thousands.
We still do not know his specific intentions for them.
Yeah, but Trump, no, we ain't never let him off the hook for some grabbing by the.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Like, that was worse. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, honestly, I just feel like Biden just said something that he thought was funny. He thought that because Charlamagne is honestly sarcastic too, and Charlamagne says some very skeptical things as well. I
don't mess with Charlamagne either.
So he probably just thought Charlamagne would laugh, and nobody's laughing.
Hey, Joe Biden, you not black. That's a fact.
That's a fact. Yeah, you're not black, sir, so you can't say someone else ain't black. Like, you barely getting in the cookout. And if you get in the cookout, like, you better have some money or something to bring to the cookout. He is not
at the cookout. He's a barbecue Becky. He's a cookout Karen.
Karen.
We not rocking with Sleepy Joe.
That's funny. So we gonna pray our strength for this next upcoming presidential election. I do want to take a quick moment while we're talking about politics to encourage everyone to still go out and vote. Okay. Even though our candidates are kind of sketchy at the moment, we still got to pray for them that they get their minds right and we find someone to lead us into the next couple of years. Voting is important. Like, I've talked to a couple of people that I know who just tell me flat out they don't vote, people my age, and it's honestly disheartening and it's annoying.
And I'm gonna keep it real with you, Blue. I'm one of the people who don't vote anymore.
Get it together, Paco.
I don't care about national elections. I do support voting locally because that really does affect you. You know, ain't nothing wrong with voting locally, but like for like the presidency, I'm just putting independent. If I do vote, I'm just putting independent. I'm not supporting either party. That's something, but at the end of the day, with the electoral college, and, you know, they say presidents are selected, not elected, you know.
Yeah.
You can vote if you want to, but it ain't going to change nothing. We got proof of that twice at least.
But
with the popular vote winning and then that person not winning the election.
That's true. But it is also just exercising your right to get out there, that you have no right to complain about the people who are in the power and you didn't even try to voice a different opinion.
You know what the right...
I appreciate you even voting independent if you don't want to vote Republican or Democrat. I appreciate that independent vote than no voting at all.
But here's the thing, they gave us the right to vote, but they limited like all our options. So it's like they control your vote regardless. Like you really don't got the power you should. Like, and you have to be rich to even run to be the president. So like the everyday people who actually understand us and like live the way we live, we would never have a chance to get ran that by them because life would be too good.
Yeah.
And, the people who do run and are the rich people, they're going to lose their power. So I'm just like, even if you do exercise your right, the right they gave you ain't even a strong enough right. It should be even better than what it is.
Yeah. And that will come with time, with change. Like I said, our whole American judicial system in general just needs a whole makeover. But I am saying, I agree with you, Paco. Voting locally is very important.
Yeah, because you can see them people.
That's something I've slacked on in the past that I've actually tried to get better at. But just voting in general, young people, us in our 20s and our getting ready to get in our 30s, it's important. It's important, y'all. There's no other way to go around it. Like, it's important. We are leading. Some of us have kids, and we have to bring our babies up into a better world. And right now, if you don't even try to voice a vote, you're not even helping to make the world better. You're just a bystander who's just letting all the craziness pass you by. So definitely get out there and vote. Some of us may have gotten our little paper votes that we're supposed to mail into the mail. I got mine. We have until June the 2nd. So this will probably have, the show has probably come out already by then. So if you missed your opportunity to do that, please, please, please don't miss the next one.
Yeah.
Definitely. So that is all, y'all.
All right.
Thank you for tuning in. Paco, real quick before we end, let everyone know where they can find you at.
At Paco Black, Paco_Black with 2 C's at Instagram.
Okay, and you can follow me on Instagram at So Blue So True, and you can follow us on Instagram as well at The Blue Room Official. Follow us on Facebook, The Blue Room Podcast. Check out our website, SoMovement.com.
Please do.
Check out our YouTube page, So Movement. Be on the lookout for all new music coming from $ JSOPay, Paco Black. Shouts out to Ebon, Jet.
Let's get it. Magic. Don't forget Magic.
33. What's up, y'all? Stats. What's up, y'all? So definitely shouts out to the whole Soul Movement team. Thank you guys for tuning in with us each week. We will be back next week with some more chit chat. So yeah.
Sounds good.
Bye.
Bye. No, Sleepy Joe. No, Sleepy Joe. No, Sleepy.